Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about Queen, who is going to be getting her rework, her FR, and BT weapons. Now we're going to take a look at her kit, why I feel like she is definitely not a character for any recently new players that started playing Opera Omnia, but for veteran players, well, she might be a character that might interest you because of some of the effects that she does offer with her BT effect. But we're going to talk about all of that in this video, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not you should pull for her in the upcoming banners. So do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be. If you're going to be pulling for Queen or if you're going to be holding out for a future character, feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you, as always, to all of my YouTube members for further supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys greatly. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel and further supporting what I do, you can either click the join button below or the first link in the description of this video for details on what perks you gain for becoming a supporter of the channel, and a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Queen's rework. So her skill 1, Speed Rush Thrust, now deals 8 HP attacks. Her skill 2, Mana Sphere, now deals an AoE split HP attack 5 times. Her Scholastic Knowledge buff adds a 30% HP damage up and 50% Brave damage up. Her EX now deals 8 HP attacks with 80% splash that grants her overhead for 3 turns. Balestra Lunge, which is a changed Brave command, now deals 5 HP attacks. Devastate, her changed HP command, now deals 8 HP attacks with 20% splash after each HP attack. Her Class 0 Tactics buff adds a 20% party Brave gains up, and after every HP attack increases Brave by 200% of holder's attack. Now she starts off with her Wave of Judgment buff at the start of the quest for 4 turns. Her LD now deals an AoE full HP attacks 6 times. Now with Ignis as a partner, Queen's FR deals an AoE split HP attack 4 times that extends duration of active buffs by 1 turn 2 times. While active and you are using a Brave or HP command and the change HP or Brave commands are included, it grants the party a 50% HP damage up / HP damage cap up. Now her FR conditions are as follows: a 40% increase whenever a teammate uses a melee ability, and a 60% increase whenever a teammate uses a change Brave and or HP command. Now Queen's BT effect lasts for 8 turns. When used, it grants her overhead for 3 turns and increases EX recast gauge by 50%. Her BT effect grants the following: to herself, EX recast gauge rate up by 80%. The party gains a 20% party Brave gains up, 20% HP damage up, 50% Brave damage cap up, and a 30% HP damage cap up. Now the percentage increases, which is the color coded in blue that you see on the screen right now, whenever anyone uses their EX and or Brave / HP attack command, and that also includes change Brave or HP commands. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for Queen. Now Queen is a DPS character with good party auras. She heals, she Brave batteries with most of her skills, and she becomes temporarily immortal after you use her EX ability. So when it comes to the party auras, some of the notable ones that I feel like you guys should know: she does provide HP damage resist up, HP regen. She actually provides party-wide last stand, which is actually pretty convenient. And she provides a good amount of auras. Like, she provides a list of everything. Regardless of it being like a small percentage, the fact that she provides a very good amount would add on top of what your support character that you would probably have attached to her would be providing. So it's not bad. She heals with her LD ability. She Brave batteries with most of her abilities. Some of them do not Brave battery. And then whenever you use her EX ability, I mean, she becomes immortal for 3 turns. And during those 3 turns, she has access to her change Brave and HP commands, which now with the rework that she's going to be getting, it can actually deal some pretty good numbers. Now, the FR conditions, they are a bit picky to be able to meet for a couple of reasons. The first one being that you gotta deal melee brave damage is not an issue. Like, everybody by now should have a good roster of characters that deal melee based damage, or even FR Echo. We have a good amount of FR Echo that are melee based. It's the second one that can be a bit picky, which is why trying to back up her force time with FR Echo probably might not be the best way to go about it with Queen's FR, because of the fact that you are not going to be getting such a high percentage when you are trying to spam FR Echo with her force time as the main force time. So on a normal basis, you would probably get roughly 60%. You are not going to meet that second condition because of the fact that you have to use a changed brave / HP command. So because of that, trying to increase it and then expect to deal a crap ton of damage with maybe 5 or 6 turns left on the force time is probably not going to be the route that you want to go with Queen. With Queen's FR, she is more of an FR that you would probably use twice within a fight, and this is just like speculation, or maybe just a one of the many ideas, or one of the couple of ideas that you can actually on ways that you can use a FR. Because the thing is though, like, if you're wanting to get the full amounts that are 100%, you have to constantly use a brave and or change HP command. So because of that, because of the limited amount of characters that do actually have a very good command, very good commands like that, like it's gonna be like her Queen's FR is gonna be one of those FRs where you are not going to be constantly spamming it with FR Echo. It doesn't mean that you can't, it's just that you are not going to get those high percentages that you are probably used to already. So Queen's FR is a bit picky, and you will probably have to play it very differently. Now, her BT effect makes it way easier to use her EX plus and plus more, excuse me, and it provides great auras for teammates under certain conditions. So because her EX is able to provide her with an 80% EX recast gauge, every other turn Queen is gonna have access to her EX ability. So because of that, because of how her BT effect plays, more than likely you are going to be building around Queen, because of the fact that Queen, basically her kit revolves around her change, brave, and HP commands. Her FR is pretty much revolved around that if you're wanting to get the highest percentage, and the BT just makes things so much easier. But on top of that though, if you want to mix it up and not only build around Queen but also have characters that is able to take advantage of the BT effect and even the FR, then having characters paired up with Queen, like take example like Ursula. Ursula may not have the best change HP command, but her BT effect provides that or makes it so that everybody's max brave is always at max, right? So like she would be a potential character that could pair up very well with Queen. Another one, I mean there are a couple, but because of the first condition being melee based, you are pretty limited. Now later down the line, as we start progressing through more banners, more character releases, more weapon releases for characters, there are gonna be more options for you to be able to use so that you can actually meet both conditions, take advantage of her BT effect, take advantage of the additional percentage that you will actually gain when you are using a change, brave, or HP command, or even just using a powerful EX ability as well to be able to gain that additional amount of damage when you are hitting the enemies. Queen is a character that is not new player friendly. Like Queen is more so for a character who, more so for a veteran who knows what they're doing, has a good amount of characters built up that could potentially work with Queen. Now, Queen can be built around her, or if not, you can use her as a third slot unit so long as you don't use her EX ability to try to avoid having her hog 3 turns during the force time, unless you feel very confident enough that her damage output is going to be self-sufficient to your needs, then I would say go for it. But if you want to take advantage of her BT effect, take advantage of the additional damage output that you can actually gain whenever you are using EX abilities, especially if you go into what do you call it, Bahamut Summit, and let's say for example you decided, hey, let's use Iris and let's copy whoever did a crap ton of damage. Guess what? Iris is going to benefit from Queen's BT effect and those additional percentages because she is using her EX ability. So Queen, again, she is definitely not new player friendly. This is a character more so for veteran players, and because of that, I feel like it might actually make players not want to pull for her because she may sound a bit complicated when you are like actually either using her or when you are actually taking a look at her kit and debating on whether or not you should pull for her. Now, is she a must pull? She is definitely not a must pull. Again, she is a character that can be treated a couple different ways, and there are some ways that you can take advantage of what her BT effect does offer. Her FR might not be the best. Her FR can be used as an FR echo for somebody else's force time, but in general, like, her FR is not the best overall. Yes, it does provide that 50% HP damage up / HP damage cap up, but that's only when you are using a changed Brave or HP command. So Queen, she is definitely not a must pull. She is definitely a fun character to play around with and to just mess around with different team comps, but she is definitely not a must pull, and she can easily be a safe skip. So do let me know down in the comments section below how you guys feel about Queen. Are you going to be pulling for her? Feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.